What is up, everyone? This is Demented World here, and today we're going to look at the latest in paranormal and supernatural videos to hit the web and go viral. In this series, I will be looking at anything that has to do with paranormal, supernatural, ghost, or hell, anything just plain weird. The point of this series is to look at these videos with a fresh mind and find out whether or not what we are seeing is true or fake. So let's get this shit started. Our first video was uploaded by a user named Sasquatch Chronicles, and it is titled Law Enforcement Shares His Encounters. And in the video we see what appears to be a trail camera being hovered over by something with brown fur. The user claimed he was sent a video by a police officer who had gotten the video from another colleague that was using the trail cams to catch people illegally growing marijuana in the woods of Northern California. Apparently this officer found the camera buried in leaves, and this was the video that was left on the device. Take a look. Now, the video shows what appears to be something with brown fur throwing leaves all over the camera. You never see a face to tell exactly what it is, but if you pause 5 seconds into the video, you can clearly see what kinda looks like a thumb or part of a forefinger. Then we pretty much see a hairy forearm and the leaves being poured onto the camera, and that seems to be the main selling point here. Now I will admit that I do not believe in Bigfoot at all. I believe that all the cryptids out there, Bigfoot is the easiest to explain why it's not real, because out of all the years that people have been seeing Bigfoot, we have never had a single Bigfoot turn up dead in any of the woods. We have never found any bones of Sasquatch. In fact, I have more reason to believe that this is Harambe rising again from the ashes to show us the way and forgive us of our wrongdoings. But in all seriousness, there are so many variables with a clip like this. You would have to believe in the story that the cop got the footage from another cop and then gave it to the YouTube uploader and then told him the entire backstory. Or that the video was planted in a far, desolate, hard to get to spot in the woods, and that said camera can only record very little to save memory, even though the entire point of the cameras are to catch drug busts, so you would think they would be able to record more than 5 minutes a day, but let's not worry about that. But if you believe all that, fine. I don't. The video could have been recorded anywhere near the woods, and we would not have a clue. Hell, it could have been recorded next to a road and we wouldn't know because the video is on mute. I mean, sure, if you're gullible enough, you can believe that it's in the far, desolate woods, but there's no proof of that whatsoever. And as far as the creature itself, we see very little of it. The hair can be indicative of a bear or any furry woodland creature. As far as the forearm goes, yeah, it may seem a little strange, but let's not forget, some bears are built with thinner arms, and hell, some bears are even built standing up straight. Ultimately, in my opinion, what we are seeing here is either a bear or a guy in a costume. Take your pick, but it's more than likely a bear. Our next video shows what appears to be a statue moving, or at least that's what the video claims. The video, Our Lady of Fatima statue moves hands and mouth, shows pretty much what the title explains.
Ya se está moviendo la boca. Está moviendo la boca. ¿Sabes?
I've tried looking into when this video was filmed because if you look at the video, it looks like the damn thing was filmed with a potato. I mean seriously, the quality of this video is reminiscent of an old cell phone like Motorola Razr circa 2006. But if you want my opinion, I honestly think this is an older video that has been floating around online for at least 10 years due to the quality of the video first of all. But secondly, I honestly believe that this is just a regular video that somebody else found online and decided to make it into a ghost video. I mean, the reason I bring this up is because this video has no backstory whatsoever, and believe me, I looked. The conclusion I think is that this was somebody's vacation video, or somebody thought it was a nice statue and recorded it, uploaded it to the internet, and then somebody else, a third party, found it and thought they were seeing a ghost statue moving, praying, moving its mouth, whispering, and all kinds of stuff, and spread the video around online as a ghost video, and like wildfire, 10 years later, here we are looking at a ghost statue. And to me, that's the most logical conclusion. There's little to no commotion going on in this room that the statue is being filmed in. You would think that if people saw a goddamn statue moving around and talking, there would be some kind of excitement. But seeing as the statue was probably in a church or somewhere where you're supposed to keep quiet, I assume this is just an innocent video of a statue that someone took. As far as the statue moving and talking and whatnot, it's really subtle and you have to pay very close attention to even notice it at all. Which leads me to believe the most obvious conclusion. It's an optical illusion. You see, the quality of the video on the phone causes it to look very pixelated, and the pixels on these older phones are very sensitive, and when the contrast of the video is changed, the pixels are almost delayed in responding, and because of that, the fuzziness of the pixels trying to pick up the changes of the video cause an optical illusion that makes things look more mobile. In English, the fuzziness of the pixels make this statue look like it's moving. It's also an example of a video title dictating what people will see and think beforehand. If I were to give anyone this video straight up without the title, I seriously doubt anyone would notice anything. If I put ghost in the title, the slightest of inconsistencies may be looked at as paranormal footage. In my opinion, it's an optical illusion. Now this next one is really interesting. This is a video taken from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on August 26, 2016 of what appears to be a triangular UFO floating above the night sky. First of all, before I even get into the UFO, let's just listen to the brilliant commentary by the folks who captured this thing.
Chroma's got a flashing light on it.
That's not normal. That's the wrong color for aircraft.
What is this?
I don't know. Maybe we're going to get beamed up here in about 2 seconds. That's not normal, man. That's one craft. That's one machine. That's lights on the corner of one machine, dude. That's the ones that they see in Arizona all the time. The big triangular ones. That's one machine, dude. That's not...
No. Now, then how's it doing that? Is it flipping?
It's turning. It's turning. That's one machine. Like those ones they see in Arizona.
Look how they're staying apart.
It's a triangular craft with a light on each corner.
Now, if you look real close, that red light's flashing.
Yeah.
Now the one on the side went out.
No, it didn't.
It's
Not
facing a different
completely.
direction.
That's too weird, dude. That's not normal. And they just went that way and disappeared. Now they showed up again right there.
What in the shit, y'all?
No doubt, dude. That's not normal.
I just happened to come out here to look over the shoulder and saw him up there, bro.
That's not the right color. That's not the right. That's not aircraft. That's not aircraft lights
How is it just sitting right there, man?
with no noise. That damn light had to come on. That is not normal, man.
There's the same thing he did last time. Got over here, lost altitude, and light went out. There it goes. The bottom left corner.
It's
Bottom left corner is
That's
going
not
out.
normal. You have the one on the bottom left getting ready to disappear. No, it came back. Now it's diving down.
Yeah, bottom right's diving.
That's not normal, man. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Now, what got me about this clip is that it reminds me of one of my all-time favorite UFO sightings, which was the Phoenix Lights of 1997. Hell, anything that remotely looks like the Phoenix Lights UFO garners my attention. When I was looking up research for this video itself, not much came up since the video is fairly new. However, I found a post on the UFO subreddit about the video. Interestingly enough, someone else posted a video of a previous UFO sighting in Albuquerque, New Mexico of the exact same UFO. Take a look. Now to me they both look exactly the same. They're both traveling in the same path in a triangular motion. They both have those lights on each corner of it. The video is very intriguing, but the last few seconds sealed the deal for me. As the UFO floats away, we see the lights expanding wider and wider in the distance, which tells me one thing. It's Chinese lanterns. And yes, I know, Chinese lanterns are about as cliche as weather balloons when it comes to debunking UFO sightings, but all it takes is one person to light up a simple Chinese lantern to have people stare up in the sky. If this was one spacecraft, each corner of it would not expand, like lanterns floating away from each other. My guess is that the lanterns were lit and set off at exactly the same time and traveled relatively close, causing an illusion of a UFO. I myself have seen Chinese lanterns in real life in the sky without knowing what they were. They genuinely catch your eye and make you wonder what's up in the sky, until you see the flame flicker. Then it becomes very obvious very fast. Hell, if you watch the video, you can see the lanterns themselves fading away. By the way, can we count how many times this guy says, "This ain't normal, man"?
That's not normal. That's not normal, man. That's too weird, dude. That's not normal. No doubt, dude. That's not normal.
I just happened to come out.
That is not normal, man.
There's the corners going out.
Normal. That's not normal, man.
So that's my thoughts on 3 current paranormal videos floating around on the internet today. What are your thoughts? Agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, comment, rate, subscribe. Demented World out.